Hello, this is Mr. Ahmed and today we'll do lesson 1.8 estimate differences. So we did before estimate the addition and today we'll do estimate for the subtraction. So our essential question is how can you use compatible numbers and rounding to estimate differences? Okay, so as we agreed we will use only rounding. Okay, you can use the compatible numbers if you want, but rounding is more effective. Okay, so let's unlock the problem. The largest yellowfin tuna caught by fishers weighed 387 pounds. The largest grouper caught weighed 436 pounds. About how much more did the grouper weigh than the yellowfin tuna? Okay, so here is a question. Does the question asks for an exact answer? How do you know? Okay, so the question didn't ask for an exact answer because of the word about. About means we're gonna estimate. So no. Why? Because the question asks about how much more. Okay, so here to know about how much more we will subtract. So here circle the numbers you need to use. We will use the 387 and the 436. So if we subtract these two numbers, we will know how much more did the grouper weigh than the yellowfin tuna. And as he said about how much, we're gonna estimate. So one way, use compatible numbers. We won't use the compatible numbers. We will go directly to the other way, which is using rounding. Okay, so we have 436 minus 387. Step number 1, round 436 to the nearest 10. Okay, so the problem here, he didn't round to the hundreds. Let's see why. So 436, if we round it to the nearest 100, to the right of the 4 we have 3, which is weak, so we'll keep it 400 minus. To the right of the 3 we have 8. The 8 is strong, so the 3 will be 400. So 400 minus 400 is 0. Okay, and this usually happens when we round in subtraction problems. Okay, so instead of rounding to the last digit, we will round to the digit before the last digit. So here we have hundreds, we will round to the tens. So let's round the first number to the nearest 10. To the right of the 3, we have 6, which is a strong digit, so the 3 will be 4. So instead of the 6, I write 1, 0, and I write the 4. So 440. What about the second number? To the right of the 8, we have 7. The 7 is strong, so the 8 will be 9. So it will be 300, and the 8 will be 9, so it will be 390. Now, if we subtract 440 minus 390, 0 minus 0 is 0. 4 minus 9 it can't be, so I'll borrow 1 from this 4. This 4 will be 3, and this 4 will be 14. Now 14 minus 9, it's 5. And 3 minus 3 is 0. So our estimate is 50. So 436 minus 387 is about 50. So if we go back to the question, we can say that the grouper weighed about 50 pounds more than the yellowfin tuna. Okay, so again, what happens here in subtraction that didn't happen in the addition, we didn't face this problem, is when we round to the last digit, sometimes we'll have 0. So instead of this, we will round to the digit before the last digit. Okay, so you can round to the last digit. If you didn't get 0, you are fine. If you get 0, you can round to the digit before the last digit. Okay, so here let's estimate, use place value to round. So here, let's round to the hundreds. So here, the hundreds is 7. To the right of it, we have 6. The 6 is strong, so the 700 became 800. Here, the hundreds is 5. To the right of the 5, we have 2. The 2 is weak digit, so the 500 will keep it 500. So 800 minus 500 is actually 300. Okay, letter B, 642. Let's round it to the nearest hundred. Okay, so here's 100 is 6. To the right of the 6 we have 4. It's a weak digit, so we'll keep the 6, 600. Okay, here rounded the 287 to 300, because to the right of the 2 we have 8, which is strong, so the 200 became 300. Now 600 minus 300 is actually 300. Okay, let's go for share and show. Use compatible numbers to complete the problem, then estimate the difference. Okay, so instead of compatible numbers, we can use rounding. Okay, so instead of 550, let's see what we'll write. Okay, so let's round to the hundreds. To the right of the 5, we have 4, which is weak, so we'll keep it 500. To the right of the 2, we have 0, which is weak also, so we'll keep it 200. So 500 minus 200 is 300. Okay, here use rounding or compatible numbers to estimate the difference. Let's use rounding. Okay, so 57 and 21. 57, to the right of the 5 we have 7. 7 is strong, so the 5 will be 6, so it will be 60. Here to the right of the 2 we have 1. So the 1 is weak, so we will keep it 20. So 60 minus 20 is 40. Okay, number 3, let's round it to the nearest hundred. Okay, so to the right of the 6 we have 4, which is weak digit, so we'll keep it 600. And here to the right of the 1 we have 3. The 3 is weak digit, so we'll keep it 100. So 600 minus 100 is actually 500. Okay, here to the right of the 3 we have 7. The 7 is strong, so the 3 will be 400. And here to the right of the 2 we have 5. The 5 is a strong digit, so the 200 became 300. So 400 minus 300 is actually 100. Okay guys, hope you understand this lesson. Okay, it's the same like the addition, but only one case here. If you get 0, you just round to the digit before the last digit. Okay guys, have a nice day and goodbye.